We are going to discuss in this video how to move through all the promotions to achieve agency owner. We're going to start with our promotion guidelines and levels of leadership, talk about bonuses, go through an actual example of how to become an agency owner, the perks, and then lastly, the steps to move forward. So let's start with the promotion guidelines and levels of leadership. The left column is the commission percentage. So we start off at 60%, move up from there. To hit 65%, we move to the second column, which is the annualized premium or AP. This is how much business you need to submit 2 months in a row in order to qualify. The third column is the minimum promotable premium. This just means that this much business must actually issue in order to achieve this promotion. And the last column just tells you how many months in a row you have to hit. So to hit your first promotion, you only need to submit 7,500 AP and have 4875 of that business issue. Do this 2 months in a row, and you now have a permanent increase in commission. You'll never move down from that number, only up. To move to 70%, you need to do $10,000 2 months in a row and have $6,500 of that issue. 75% is $15,000, 80% is $25,000, all the way until 85%, which is what you need to do in order to become an agency owner. Now, you can make it all the way up to 80% by yourself, but in order to make it to 85%, you'll need a team. You notice that underneath the minimum promotable premium for $32,500, it says 7 unique writers, which means you've got to have 7 total agents writing underneath you in order to achieve that promotion. Now, there are 2 types of people that are watching this video. One of you is only interested in producing, and the other is interested in building an agency. Either way, you'll want to invite people to this opportunity so that you can move through the commission promotions all the way to the top. Now, those of you who just want to produce, we'll handle the hiring, training, and mentorship of anyone that you bring onto the team. Those of you that want to become an agency owner, we will help you move through these skill sets and learn how to do this. Those of you wanting to just produce, you're still going to benefit from anyone that you bring onto the team. Their sales will still count for you and your promotions. And when there is a spread between your commission and their commission level, you'll actually earn a bonus. And then again, those of you wanting to build an agency, we're going to help you with that so that you can learn how to build your own agency and build a business. Now, the levels of leadership on the right show you how to move up in title. So you start off as a sales representative when you make your first sale. Then when you sell personally, $25,000 2 months in a row, you become a top producer. $40,000 2 months in a row, and you become an elite producer. And then when you have 3 total agents in your agency, yourself plus 2 others, you become a team leader. Then when your agency does a minimum of $30,000 for 2 months in a row, and you have a minimum of 4 total sales representatives, you become a key leader. And then finally, to become an agency owner, your agency has to do a minimum of $50,000 for 3 months in a row and have a minimum of 7 sales representatives. So now let's discuss the producer bonus. So this is a bonus that Symmetry created just because they wanted to reinvest back into our agents. This is one of the many things that makes Symmetry different. So if you issue $10,000 or more, you're going to earn a minimum of a 2% bonus. This is just extra money the company is giving us to help build our business. So you can spend this on extra leads, extra recruiting to help help build your agency. So now let's get into some details. I'm going to show you how you can become an agency owner making 6 figures in less than a year from now. The numbers I'm about to show you are based on 80% of your sales being issued, and that the additional agents that you bring on, you're able to teach them just how to copy your sales path, meaning if you did $7,500 your first month, that's also what they're going to do. Now, this example does not include you being an all-star and being a top producer, or hiring an all-star, both of which could definitely happen. This is just assuming that you're selling enough each month to achieve the next promotion and that your team is doing the same. So let's start with month one. So month one, you make your first sale and become a sales rep. You sell $7,500 your first month at 60%, which is going to equal $2,700 in take-home income. Now the math to figure that out is $7,500 times 80% issued times 60% commission times a 75% advance. And that's going to equal $2,700 in take-home income. If you have questions on that math, talk to your upline, but that was discussed previously on how we get paid. Now you just started, so you have 0 riders, sales, and overrides, which makes your total monthly income for your very first month $2,700. Second month, same thing. You go out, you write $7,500, but you bring on one new person who also writes $7,500. Now there are no overrides yet because y'all are at the same commission level, but their sales count towards your agency, so your agency's done $15,000 that month. So your take-home income that month is $2,700 again. Now month 3, you start getting the hang of it and you go out and you sell 10K. You're at 65% because you hit your promotion last month. So your take-home income is $3,900 from your personal sales. But you now have 2 riders and a 5% spread on them, and they go out and they write $15,000 total, earning you an override of $450 for a total monthly income of $4,350. Now the 4th month, you hit team leader because you now have 2 other writing agents underneath you. So your sales and commission level here are the same. So still $3,900 in personal commissions. You have 3 riders, $25,000 total team sales, and $450 in overrides, again bringing your monthly income to $4,350. Now month 5, again, you get the hang of it. You now go out and sell $15,000. You're at 70% commission now because you got your promotion. Your personal commission off your own sales is $6,300. You've got 4 riders now for a total of $35,000 in business, overrides of $1,500, making your total monthly income $7,800. Month 6, you hit team leader, which is 3 months in a row of a minimum of $30,000 in sales. So you go out and sell $15,000 again, 70% commission. Your take-home commission's the same, but your business goes out and does $50,000 in business, 5 riders, for again a total of $1,500 in overrides. Total monthly income $7,800. Month 7, you hit your next promotion, so you're at 75% now. Making your commission $6,750 in personal take-home commissions, 6 riders for $65,000 in business, and your overrides now are $3,300, making your total monthly income $10,050. So within 7 months, you were able to make a $10,000 a month income. Month 8, $15,000, 75% in commission. Again, your monthly commission is the same for your personal sales. Your business goes out and does $80,000. Your overrides now are $3,450, making your total $10,200. Month 9, same thing, but you hit your promotion. So your monthly income off your personal sales is $7,200. Your business is now doing $95,000. And your overrides are $6,300 for a total monthly income of $13,500. Month 10, same personal commission, team sales $110,000, and overrides of $6,300, making again your total $13,500. Now month 11, this is where the magic happens. You still go out and you write your $15,000, but now you're at 85%. So your take home from your personal sales is $7,650. Your team sales is $117,500, and your overrides are $8,925. What's exciting about that number is that your overrides now are making you more money than your own personal sales, bringing your total monthly income to $16,575. And these numbers are not crazy numbers. We're not putting you out there making huge amounts of sales or being a top producer, which you absolutely have the ability to do. These are all conservative numbers that you're able to bring one person on a month that is able to come out and just duplicate what you've already done. That's all it takes. And in 11 months, you absolutely have the ability to become an agency owner. So let's talk about some trips and incentives. So selling consistently and building an agency can not only help your financial situation, but it can also earn you all expense paid trips to places like Barcelona, Hawaii, Puerto Rico, Cancun, and many other places. Now, being an agency owner also provides you the ability to go on these trips and still earn income while you're on vacation and allow you the ability to work from anywhere. But by far the best incentive to being an agency owner is that you sign a new contract giving you full ownership of your business so that if you were to pass away, that business can be willed to your family and the monthly income that you've been able to generate would continue protecting your family forever. So how do we start building an agency? Okay, so the first step is to go ahead and start with your warm market. Now, I'm not telling you to go out and aggressively recruit your warm market. What I'm saying is, who do you know in sales or is good with people? Who do you know that needs extra part-time or full-time income? And who do you know that would be great at this? And it's very simple to just ask them a question of ask them this question. Who do you know that's in sales? My agency's looking to hire and we're looking for good people. Do you know anybody? Right? Just let people know that you're looking and let us do all the work for you in this section. This is where we're going to take over the interview. We're going to go ahead and mentor them and train them. And that way you can focus on producing and earning income. Now, step 2, once you're ready to get going, is to get into Craigslist. So you're going to post 2 to 4 Craigslist ads a week. And go ahead and check with your upline at that point for specific instructions. We'll help you with the ad. We'll help you with the processes. But this is where you're going to start learning the recruiting system and how to build an agency. And then step 3 is get into ZipRecruiter. This is going to allow us to be in 10 to 20 cities across the country. And again, there's a process for that, so check with your upline. But this is where you're going to learn how to run a business. Okay, so overall, this is the steps for you to follow to become an agency owner. And again, whether you want to just produce and earn a solid sales income, doesn't it make sense to be able to get to the top of the commission level and earn an override income without really any additional effort on your part? And then if you're wanting to build an agency, doesn't it make sense to go ahead and start that from the very beginning so that by the time your sales get up to where they need to be, you already have an agency growing and you're already starting to earn that override income.